All right, guys, I'm back with the 7 Mountain Mandate video. This video, I'm going to talk about the mountain of media. So in essence, they believe that Christians should take over the influence of the media to turn it to good news, because they believe deep down that the sickness in our society is due to the lack of positive news. It's all negative, and so that's making an impact on us psychologically. They start out by basically saying conservatism is a biblical worldview at the core of who they are, and that the good news of God is who they want to lift up. Liberalism, we're not bad people, but we center humanity and humans. And if a God exists, that he revolves around us. That's what they think that we believe. The main takeaway from this is they believe that the airwaves should be filled with news that is true and noble, but also of virtue and good report. So they want the public to see God providing in different areas of society. They also say that it's not wrong to report a disaster or negative turn of events of human mistakes or corruption, but we need to highlight the goodness of God and the provision of God in such tragic events. So basically they want to toxic positivity it and basically say, God's so redemptive, look what good came out of this, basically justifying bad things. They talk about a lower mountain, a middle mountain, and a high mountain. This has to do with influence. So Fox News, CNN, BBC, they're on the high mountain. They make the influence of how news is portrayed into society. Middle and lower mountains are your local news or newspapers. They basically say that the news as it is now, it extracts the redemptive message of God as giving, and it brings us hopeless, tragic news, but expects us to just live with it. But God always seasons things with hope. So if Christians ran the media, good news would be spread all around, and we would be fine. This was something that surprised me. I don't know why, but they are calling for evangelists to be in the influence of media, basically to not only report the news, but basically have an altar call of like, if you accept Christ, you know, that kind of stuff is what I'm reading. They, in essence, believe that the media is a driver for salvation. That, you know, you see it with TBN, CBN, all these Christian broadcast networks. They use it to grift more believers and also to keep people in the seats and believing the faith that they practice. The more I read this stuff, the more terrified I become. And I think that's good, because fear is a driver of action a lot of times. And I think like we are in fascism, we are here, and there are people that are in elected office that believe this mandate. They believe that this is prophetic and that it's going to happen before Jesus comes back. It's imperative that we're educated about this so we can fight against it. But yeah, the media, they want to control it to get people saved.